Hi guys, hope we're well. It's 12:15, 15 minutes until, no, 30 minutes until the ECB. Not expecting fireworks, but with that said, fireworks will then lead to a bigger reaction, so you've got to be prepared for that as well. The Fed yesterday, we weren't expecting much, and not much was delivered, shall we say, in terms of market reaction. So I'll start with the euro. It's a tricky one for the euro because you've got who's going to be the more dovish out of the central banks, and I would rather let the market tell me, and I'm not looking to trade this ECB announcement, if I'm being completely honest. It's more the aftermath, and if we can get a dovish reaction and above this massive zone, then I'm up for it. I'm up for getting longs and targeting really up towards some of these levels around the 111 futures. To the downside, rough trend line, I wouldn't have that on, but more of a guide. You can see we're getting squeezed in. Are we going to get that pop through? To the downside, where do the bears get excited? Again, rather a rough line, but I've got this as a bit of a zone. So for me, it's a wait and see above there, below here, or potentially the other side of the trend line to drift us down as well. What we've got, like I said, 30 minutes from recording. It's an interesting time. No one's going to want to be in a position right now, and I think the hour closes into the afternoon will be important. Obviously, got a press conference as well, so yeah, fingers on the buzzer later on for what you think. But if it doesn't get above the bottom or top of the range, it's going to be stuck and not doing too much. Of course, today is the last day of the month as well. Something to bear in mind. End of month flows. Equities are down today, but not massively. I would almost say the key level is your pivot. Cash open will be important. The end of the month will be important. The bears need to take control today. And push us lower. 61.8 fib has been talked about. Let's just get that on for you. We're currently on it. Big level. Close of the day. Don't go chasing S&P long or short today. Technically, it for me is as long as we stay above this zone here, the high that we had from a couple of days ago. Below there, then fine, we can drift lower. If we have a look at the high that we reached today, it's almost got to a bit of a medium term target I had marked up. But also look back here at that 61.8. Really nice levels going back to previous months where we've had nice reactions around here. So the bears know what they got to do. It's the last trading day of the month. Let's have a little look at how the month is at the moment. Let me just remove all of that for you all. Let me just make that a bit bigger. We're stuck now, aren't we? Really between that zone. I think this is a key point. Can we get above 29.44? I'm tempted to say if we do, we have a really strong month. Next one. Below there, we can drift lower. I'm bullish, as you know, and I will stay bullish now as long as we stay above 28.54. I would buy at 28.54. So if we're below there, then time to unwind and reassess. But election year, the other central banks, no new catalyst for the downside yet. I would just make a note of. I think the US-China trade war, could that kick on or kick off potentially? The second wave is expected, but how bad is that? That's got to be quite bad, I think, to derail stocks. But we need a breather. I mean, just looking obviously just on this particular platform, you can see my data only goes back to March 2017, but we haven't had 3 down months in a row in that whole period. So we've had our 2. Statistically saying here we've got to go higher, and after 2, the last time we had 2 back in 2018 Jan-Feb, we had that grind and we did recover quite nicely. I'll leave it there. Big level though, of course. Equities, if anything, are just at a key level themselves. You can see in my zone there, so one to keep an eye on. But it's all about ECB today, so keep a watch on that.